Be faithful with a little, you'll be trusted with a lot. Same thing right here. If you have 100 subscribers, 100 followers, share with them. What's up, creator? Welcome on Go Conquer, the channel where we help you guys, you creators, make phenomenal content to help your brand and business skyrocket. So make my pleasure if you're new right here. Think about subscribing or think about the like because we're gonna discover a lot of things together. Today, the topic gonna be about how you can engage with your audience, because at the end of the day, we all want to talk with people and people want to talk to us. We want to engage with those people to impact their lives, their brand, and all those things. That's really the main thing that I want to do. But don't forget, more than share all the things that you can see right here, we have to discuss, we have to talk between each other. That's really the main thing also that I want to say. That's a discussion, man. I'm pretty new in the game, to tell the truth. I just read a lot of books about that. Tried to create content for bar and business. I did some stuff like that, but I really want to know what is your pain point, you guys. You know, it's really important for me because I want to make content to help you also. So if you have any problem in your daily life as a content creator, put that in comment. We will do something about that, make a podcast, something like that. That's gonna be amazing. So think about this, and more than that, let's keep going for the content and the video. So, first pointer. They don't want to share content unless and there we're gonna see all the tips, all the points that will be interesting to discuss to make sure that can share content. Basically, I try to make it on the first burst because editing takes me too much time. So I hope that you're gonna be good. I hope that I'm gonna be practice to make my content better in the future. You align with your audience value. Important. People will not share your content if it doesn't reflect their value. More than the fact that they want to see themselves in your content to show them to their environment. If they don't see the cause, if you don't see your value and their value inside of it, they will not care about it. So you really have to make sure that you communicate your values. But how do you do so? We're talking one of my X video about the mission statement. My mission statement is, what's up, creator? Welcome on Go Conquer, where we help creators, that's who I'm talking to, make phenomenal content to help their brand and business. Think about what's your mission statement. How would you qualify yourself? Really important, because at the end of the day, how you qualify yourself through your mission statement, it's how your audience will remember you and talk about you in their environment. If they can't remember or have a pre-made sentence like that, like the mission statement, they will not remember you. Sorry about that. You have to make sure that they understand that and that you communicate your value and that they can understand and see themselves in your value. Really the main first point. Oh my god, I try to practice my English at the same time. People will share what they care about and what they believe in. So make sure that you communicate what you believe in so people can follow you if they have the same value than you. Next point. People share to nourish relationship with their surrounding. People don't share to share good content. Sometimes they do, sometimes they want to entertain people. But one of the main things that they want to do when they share on social media. That's a social act. They want to show people who they are, but also they want to nourish a relationship. They want to take care about the people they are and the surrounding. And that's why this is really important also, more than the value that you're gonna communicate, that your thing is useful. You have to make sure that your piece of content is so useful that it will bring a lot of value to themselves and also to their surrounding. If that's the case, you can ask for the share. You will say, if you believe that my value and you want to help your surrounding, don't hesitate to share. Will be a great idea. So really think about this. Do your content is useful for their family and surrounding, and that is solve a big problem for them. If that's the case, ask for the share. Ask for the share. Make your content really helpful. Is it practical? We're gonna go for the question. Is it practical? If that's a new problem, will it solve it? If I was new on the problem, will it solve it for me? Is your information clear enough so I can understand it and use it for the next project or the next content that I want to create? And is it specific enough? Because a lot of people will just tell you vague advice. We can see that when you put what make great content online. People will give you vague advice and you don't understand, you don't know what's the next step. You might be motivated, you might be inspired, but you don't know what the next step is. So make sure that you are specific enough, that you give them good information that will make somebody who don't know the problem solve it in the first try, and make sure that your content is helpful. Next point. Most advice online are not practical. We talked about this. If somebody wants your content to help them, you have to make sure that you bring results. Because if you bring results, you're gonna create a fan. And this man gonna follow you through everything that you're gonna meet in your daily life. You have to make sure that you create results for your fan. Because if they have results, it's gonna show it in their surrounding. People are gonna say, oh man, you did that, that, and that. Yeah, thanks to this channel, I learned about that. I learned about the guitar on my channel, on this channel. Think about the transformation that you want for your audience and try to bring it to them. Try to make sure that your content is clear enough and practical enough so you can bring their result, and so they will share it. They will share it around themselves. They will be a testimonial of your success, and make sure that you do so. Next point. People want to define themselves. What do I mean about that? People want to define themselves, and that's really also in the main part of the sharing act. If they share something, they want to define themselves. We go back to the value. What are your value, and do you talk about your value in your video? I want to help creators. What do you want to do? What's your vision for the future? What do you believe in? And if you believe into something, share it with the world, you know. Don't be too controversial, of course, but share your belief with the world so people understand you, understand where you're coming from, understand your story, and they can share with their surrounding because they want to define themselves through your vision. They understand you, they understand where you're coming from and what do you want to accomplish, and so they will follow you on that. They want to define themselves through your content. They want it or they don't want it, but if you give them the chance, they will do so. So make my pleasure, think about what I said. We go again. Next point. You got to tell your vision, invite people to get on board. What is your mission statement? Again, we go back to it. You need a strong mission statement, and you need to make sure that you communicate your mission statement. Do you want to help creators like me? If that's so, talk about this in your video. Or maybe you believe that guitar could change your life. Like, imagine you make a video about playing guitar. You know that you could impact the life of so many people if people could see your video. You believe that guitar is easy and that's just the starting point, which is hard. If that's your belief, do like me. Talk about this so people understand you and know where you're coming from and what you want to accomplish. If you believe really into that, and that's real, you have to be real. If you're false, people will pick up the vibe. If you're real, people will follow you in your vision. Next point. We go back. What is your story, man? Why do you want to help people? I want to help creators because all my life I wanted to create video. I always wanted to create something. And I'm pretty sure that you guys, this is the same thing. You always have that in your vein. You have that in your soul. Every time you thought about the video, you was like, man, I feel so fucking great. I want to create something. But every time I tried, there were a wall, there was an obstacle. And that's terrible. Like, you know, the bad comment and all those things were enough to make me stop. I didn't know what's great content and all those things, so I just stopped. And I was perfectionist, which made me, like, you know, publish nothing about the music. I have a talent. I didn't share nothing. And if I did in the past, I would have changed my life. I would have been so much far further than I am today. I don't want you to feel the same pain, and I want you to succeed. And I want us to succeed, god damn it. I want to create something together, so make my pleasure. If you believe into that, you subscribe, you make a comment. No, make a comment, man. Tell me if that's something that you believe in also. But that's my value, that's my story. I wanted to create something, always have a problem. And people can relate to that. Make sure that you communicate your story so people can relate to you. As a human, be true, be real. Don't invent anything, you know what I mean, man? Okay, next point. Do you use emotion in your content? I checked a conference not a long time ago about content marketing, and the person said you don't have to be funny. If you're not a comedian, don't try to be funny, just try to be helpful. There is some kind of truth into that, but if your personality is to be like, you know, like me, I will tell you, like too much energetic, it will be different. Sometimes it's not the best, I will tell you, sometimes it's not the best, but on the internet, where everybody is kind of a robot like that, like, okay, there is my line, there is my line, that's not human. Different is better than best. Make sure that you communicate for yourself. Make sure that you show emotion in your content. For your story, your mission statement, you believe in your value. Man, you believe in value, man. Try to do so. people will connect with you. Next point, let's keep going with that. Content have to be reliable, retellable. I don't know, I'm not English, man, I'm fucking French, so you know what I mean. You have to be reliable. For your story, again, your mission statement, but your content, the problem that you solve, you have to turn it in a way where you can make people, like, you know, see themselves. And one of the good way to do so is to ask questions. I'm pretty sure that you guys wanted to create something after a moment. You were so passionate about the topic, but there were a problem. You couldn't start, you procrastinated on that, you know? You feel terrible about yourself. And this piece of content stay in the book, where they could have been on the web, and you could have like, you know, a big impact on the world. I really believe that. So, like, you know, every time I think about this, I can think about maybe 100 songs that I never published. And that's reliable, because creators always have this story where they wanted to create something and they just procrastinate and give up on it, you know? You don't have to live in your past, of course, you know, but those kind of story, people can relate to that. People say, oh man, I was at the same place. So try to make sure that every time you talk about a problem, a project, or content, make it reliable. Make sure that people understand you and see themselves through your content. Ask questions. I'm pretty sure that you guys know those kind of questions. Easy, yo. Am I right? Easy, man. Next point. Does it relate to common experience? If you want to have a big impact and make them share, you have to make sure that this is relatable enough so that a lot of people can see themselves through that, you know? If I'm a creator and I ask you to share that with your family, might not be the good thing. Or if you want to, like, you know, define yourself through this content. Okay, it's possible, but you get the point, man. You have to be reliable enough, common experience enough if you want to be able, and that's not the right word for comment, but you get the point, man. Okay. Man, oh, I did a mistake. Okay. Get back to the point. Okay. Do they feel like they know you? That's a long-term game. To tell the truth, like, you know, it's like a girlfriend. You don't ask a girlfriend to marry you after 1 week. Or if you do, you can't afford, my brother. But you get the point, man. They have to feel like they were, like, you know, close to you. We're not on the cinema. I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm not, like, you know, intangible. You can comment, I will respond. You get the point, man. You have to be close to your people. How do you do so? You comment with them. You create trust with them. You know, you make them part of your creation. If you want to put them in a video, you know, you create this deep bond, and it will help you, of course, share your content. If people believe in you, if people understand you and feel like they know you, it will be easier to share your content. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we're human. And if people understand you and connect with you, they will make everything to help you. Same thing, if you're a friend or something like that, I'll make everything to help you. Same thing right here. Make sure to connect with your people. Make sure that they know you, a little about you, some story, some relevant experience. Share that with them. Make my pleasure. Next point. Let's keep going. Now we're gonna go for the tips to increase engagement. I really think that when we talk about engagement, the principle that we saw just before about how to understand why people would share and will not, how to understand how to connect with your people. Now also it's really important. We got to connect, we got to engage with the people, because the world got online, more online, and all those things. Company create a lot of content. The more content you create, sometimes people will not see your content. You get the point, man. We got to engage with the little people that you got. You don't have to. I remember a phrase about that. Be faithful with a little, you'll be trusted with a lot. Same thing right here. If you have 100 subscribers, 100 followers, like, you know, share with them. You don't need a 2 million Spartan. You just need 300. You get the point, man. Share the little subscriber that already believe in you. You don't need much. They will help you. Promotion, they will help you share the content, but you get the point, man. Same thing right here. So let's keep going. Keep your topics simple and specific. Well, I think I fucked up on this video. Why that so? Because I try to make it more human, I try to make it on the one row. It's a good experience for myself. But to tell you the truth, since I'm French, I got to practice, so I'm not the best on the focus and simple stuff. But you got to make sure that your content is simple and specific enough and focused enough, so people know how to say it to their friend. They know what to put in the post when they want to share it, because they know the content. They say, oh yeah, that's about free concept and free principle that will help you do this. For the moment, my content is not the best, but you get the point. That's something that I want to go toward to. So think about this. As you can see right here, also, can you say like, resume it in one sentence. Don't use your technical jargon. When you use some jargon, nobody understands you, so don't do so. This is how people will remember your content if they want to talk about a video that they saw yesterday. You need to be focused and specific. Really good, really important. Say the outcome of the video. I didn't do this in this video. I play guilty, no worry. But I will implement for the next video. Got to say, in this video, we're gonna do this. In this video, we're gonna make sure that at the end, you got this right. You know what I mean, man? You need to tell them what they're gonna get from your video. And if they understand that, if they got the result, they will say, oh yeah, this video helped me with that. Remember, just do this, and you'll be good. You get the point, man. You get the point, man. I hope that you get the point. Ask question. God damn it. Ask question. Ask their opinion. Like today, I checked Gary Vee and he said speed is as important as quality when we talk about content. What's your opinion? We're creators. I don't know. Do you? We got to figure it out. We got to ask questions. We got to find opinion of people. That's how you engage people. That's how you understand their value. And that's how you can create more content to help them in the future. So make sure to ask questions. At the end of your video, at the beginning of your video, I like to ask for your pain point because I want to understand you guys. That's one of the things that you could do. More than that, I'm sorry about that. I got the Oki. Oof. Yeah, because they will share it if they understand it, if they're part of it. What I would like to do in the future will be to ask questions, make a Q&A, put them in my podcast, but you get the point, man. Demultiply the idea that you guys got in your brain. So yeah, that's one of the things that I would like to do. Next thing, engage with the act of sharing. I saw that and I think that this is pretty cool. I think that this is quite a good idea, People will share more if they understand that they got something to gain by sharing, and that's maybe you will feature them in one of your next video. They will share if they see you engage with the act of sharing. I put some idea right here. You can repost, like, comment, integrate them in your next piece of content with oh yeah, Siri did that, thank you to Siri, or something like that. Tell them to tag you to find you. That's really one of the main things that you could do. It will be really great for increasing your engagement. Next thing, give them a powerful reason to share. If they don't understand why they should share, they will not. So make sure to give them the reason. We talked about the value. We talked about a lot of stuff. What I will tell you is that one of the main templates that you could do, if you believe in this, then subscribe for outcome. In this video I didn't figure it out, but you get the point, man. If you believe into better word with a better tree, I don't know, and you want that to happen, just share it with your friend. Get the point, man. Engage them in the sharing process. Give them a reason, an emotional reason, so they'll do so. Think about that, man. And now is your turn, man. Now is your goddamn turn. Now is your turn to create something. What I would like you to do. You're not obligated. I just invite you to do so. Put in your comment the main takeaway that you found in this video, and does it help you or not? I want to improve my content. I want to make sure this content is helpful for you guys. So what did you think about this piece of content? Is it helpful? Do I need to put more editing? I don't know. If you don't have any idea about that, put that in the comment. I will be happy to respond to you and have a little discussion about that. What's your main pain point now? I really want to know, guys. I don't have any CTA in the end of this video. I don't want to sell you any ebook. I want to know your problem, guys, to make sure that we can learn together and accomplish the goddamn thing that we want to do. So make my pleasure. Just take the 10 seconds that will take you from to write the comment, and more than that, guys, I'm gonna make a little recap, and I will wish you the best, man. Okay, today's focus on sharing. That's a discussion. Remember the comment. They will not share unless they align with value, We understand their value, of course. People will share to nourish relationship with their surrounding. Make your content really helpful, practical, and all those things. Most advice online are crappy or non-practical, I will tell you. People want to define themselves through your belief and through your content, so make sure to tell them your content, your values. You got to tell your vision and invite them to get on board. Tell them through your content, man, that's really important. Your content have to be reliable, like, you know, they have to get you. They have to say, man, I was at the same place. Maybe you're at my place right now where you can't write English, but you get the point, man. Does it relate to the common experience? If you want to touch a lot of people, that's really important. Do they feel like they know you? Do you feel like you know me, man? Do you feel like, you know, I could be your friend? Or maybe I'm too ugly. Yeah, you get the point, man. You got to tell about, don't be like me, I'm too extreme, but talk about your story, man. Talk about your past experiences. They feel like they know you. Very important, man. How to increase engagement. Topic, simple and focused. I fucked it up, sorry about that. But you get the point, man. You got to make sure they understand what's the video about, so they can share it with their friend. If they don't know what the video about, what the outcome, what the strategy for this video, they will not, because they don't understand what they're sharing, you know? Ask question. Engage. Am I right, man? The first video were terrible. Am I right, man? My first... Oh, man, I'm not the best, I know that, I just don't care, man. I care about you, I want to make sure that I progress, but for the moment, you got to pass through it. Engage with the act of sharing. Repost, like, comment, you got the idea, man. You have to make sure that's... They understand that you're part of the thing. If they just share it for your own gain, they will not get it. But if they see you, like, you know, featuring them in the next video, will be so great, man. One of the things that I would like to do is that, you know, just go in a comment, maybe in a YouTube video, you know, YouTube comment, or anywhere. You take the comment, you put that as a screenshot on the video, they will be so grateful. I really think about that. Gives them a powerful reason to share. If they don't know what they would share, they will not do so. So make sure to communicate a powerful reason to why they should share. Okay, and now is your turn. You put in a comment what's your main problem so we can create something together. And you won't go conquer. First, like, you know, that's my first video of my life, I'll tell you. So I don't expect it to be perfect. I don't think there's a lot of people who will go so far. But to tell you the truth, guys, I just like the process. I just like to talk in front of the camera. I feel like I'm talking to a person that could help, you know, in the future. And I'm talking to myself also in the future. So, more than that, you won't go conquer. The channel where we have crazy creators create phenomenal content to skyrocket their brand and business. So make my pleasure. If you believe that we could create the future, that we could work together, that we could multiply our talent to accomplish so much more things and have a big impact as a goddamn word, just put a like, man, and comment so we can exchange with each other. I don't want to talk to a camera, you know, I want to talk to people. So just think about this. More than that, it was Louis from Go Conquer. Wish you the best, and I'll see you soon.